which leads me to Spain's defense. I'm really impressed at how efficiently Spain press. Their man-to-man high press is so incredibly organized. Rotations are good, swift, efficient. They swarm at the right time centrally when the ball gets there to dispossess Italy. Their counter pressing was really good. Their transition defense was pretty good too as well, like anytime it did break. I'm impressed with it for a variety of reasons. One, it's because this team doesn't actually play together that often. This is not like Spain 2008 to 2012 and beyond, where you just had so many players who kind of grew up playing together. You had the whole nucleus from Barcelona, but everyone else kind of like the Spain 11 was roughly the same players in midfield and attack for almost half a decade or if not more. There was just a synergy with it. This Spain team is still so raw, so young. There's still so many new faces constantly, new players in the lineup, high variance in Lucho's squad selection and also starting 11 selection. It's hard to see, like it's hard to form that cohesiveness and synergy. Like Spain have it down to a science now, and I think that's really impressive. You look over to Real Madrid, who it's October 8th now. Admittedly, they've had their own variance in the lineups too because of injuries and stuff. And I don't think Carlo Ancelotti has had his best 11 yet. I'm just really impressed with how well Spain do it. I mean, you look at Real Madrid, who I don't even know if they'll figure it out by December, or, you know, if you were at that Los Angeles podcast we record, or if you listen to it after the fact. You know, Siddharth and Matt were so pessimistic on it. And Siddharth says, like, I don't think we're going to figure this at all. I think Ancelotti might actually have to ditch the press halfway through. Because if you can't figure it out and your offense cools, how are you going to prevent being outscored game to game? And I just think maybe it's an unfair comparison. I understand that. But just given the fact that I cover Real Madrid for a living and I look at Real Madrid's press every game and I'm so disappointed by it, it's really impressive to me how quickly Spain have been able to figure this out. For a national team